Okay, so hey guys, today we're going to be playing Dead by Daylight, as you can see. But today we're not going to be playing as our survivor. Say I've leveled Steve Harrington from Stranger Things up a bit, but we're not going to be playing him today. We're going to start a new series, the Killer series. So I already have a Survivor Series one out. So let's see how this goes. So while we're waiting for a match, because it always takes forever, few updates. I got this headset, so audio should be existent, because the last one I didn't have audio. I got a webcam, which is kind of a miracle, because you can't find those these days. So I'm glad we got that. And then I'm just gonna leave the story of the Trapper, which is the first killer that I'm gonna be playing. His story up here, because it takes forever to load in games. So feel free to pause the video and take a look at this. But this is a kind of dark kind of backstory. The backstories are usually kind of freaky. But let me go over his teachable perks, which is his abilities. Unnerving Presence gives you more blood points, which is the currency in the game, per game that you play. And your Terror Radius, which is the heartbeat that you hear, that's amplified by 40%. And then Brutal Strength, you destroy things faster, so the survivors can throw objects in your face and that'll slow you down, but with this you can break them faster. And then Agitation, you're given more strength when you're carrying a survivor. No, we loaded into a game. But let's ready up. You have more movement speed, and it's harder to wiggle free for the survivor if you have this on. I haven't played Trapper in a long time, so we're going to be playing with Unrelenting, which miss cooldowns give you less fatigue. Brutal Strength, so I can knock things out faster. Thrill of the Hunt, so I get more blood points. And then Sloppy Butcher, which means whenever you hit someone... Okay, we're loading in a game. Whenever you hit someone, they get the bleeding effect. So if they don't bandage themselves up fast enough, they go into the dying state, which is the state that you can pick someone up. So it usually takes a while to load into this, so you can just skip to when we load in, but other than that, oh yeah, I have the frames per second in the top right. So I'm not sure if you can see that. It's kind of a GeForce overlay, but well, I guess we'll see. So the tips are in the bottom over the loading bar, so you can take a look at those to better understand the game. I'm gonna post a video maybe later of like a breakdown of this game, because it's kind of complicated. So I've been really inaccurate, or not so consistent with posting videos, so I'm gonna try and be more consistent with that. Okay, we loaded a new game. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Trapper, as you might realize, can trap things. So I'm gonna trap this window right here. I don't usually play Trapper, so if I lose, that's why. So these pallets right here, players can throw those down in my face, and it, well, knocks me out. I will have to put, like, a throw-up warning on this. Oh my gosh. Gen Rushers. Because you can throw up, like my dad, he can't play this game because there's so much movement. Oh, you went downstairs. And then you went upstairs? I hear you. I get really quiet when I concentrate, so... These pallet loops are ridiculous. See? Now I can brutal strength that, so... And then, to end the chases, there's an effect that you get if you chase a survivor for long enough. It's called Bloodlust. And if you get that, you move faster. So it ends chases. This is a game of patience and strategy. Ah, he knocked me. I always like to break the pallets just to stop the pallet circle process, because it gets really annoying if you're up against a good survivor that can pallet loop you like forever, and it's really annoying. Oh, he might have messed up. No, he didn't. I messed up. See, when you get far away enough from a survivor, you lose your bloodlust, so you have to stay right on the survivor to try and get your bloodlust up as possible. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy, I think. There's not a pallet. Crap. You're getting so lucky with these pallet biscuits. And these scratch marks on the ground that I'm following, that's where the survivor has been, so you can track them using that. So if you lose a survivor... Oh, there he is. Hello. They're probably gonna get all generators done. Oh, why was there a pallet there? There isn't usually a pallet there, so I wasn't expecting that. But, I got Thrill of the Hunt 5, which gives me even more blood points. Explode that. Why did I get stuck on that? See, there's like these mind games that you can play on survivors, and depending if you're a good player, got him. Sorry, I got really loud there. Really. Okay, so now I have to take this guy to a hook. I think I explained this in my other video, but the killer is in first person, as you can see here, and then the survivors are in third person, so they can see more. Okay, so that gen just got done. Oh, hello. Yes. Okay, so the Trapper isn't necessarily the most interesting killer. I might want to play a different killer in a bit, but... Oh, I forgot to... I'm gonna reset that just in case there. Okay, hit her once. You can tell that this player isn't as experienced as the other one. Oh, she had Dead Heart. Oh. She can still run me around a bit. Let's see if she steps into my trap. No. Bait it? Okay. You don't want to get stunned by that, because if you do, that lets them get away, and your vision is impaired. So it's very crucial to not get stunned by those things. Did you get stuck on something? Okay. See, there's this tactic called gen rushing. I'll teach you guys in another episode, but it's especially hard to play against if you're playing with friends as a survivor. Because if that happens, what the heck? Okay, there's an... Frick you. You're the one that, struck me. Oh, you were trying to get the spare time. Okay. So, there's a, if the survivor glows white when they get hit like that, that's a ability called spare time. So that allows them to have extra time to survive. Come out. I'll have to get you out. Okay. So, she had decisive strike? No! Oh yeah, that's the survivor. They have decisive strike. It's one of the most annoying to go against as a killer, because it allows them to get out of your grasp and run away. But it's a really hard skill check, which is like a little circle with a line. Oh, I missed that. Frick. There aren't any pallets here. The killer is very clunky, so how did that hit? So it's kind of hard to hit your shots, kid, but when you do, it only takes 2 hits to knock down a player. So they're probably gonna go to that exit over there. So, okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna... Oh, she gave up. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna open this gate so the timer starts. Then I'm gonna guard it. You know what? I'm gonna set a trap just for fun. Let's try and pick him up. Please, 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 no! Frick. Most of them escaped, so... That's sad, but, well, let's play a different, killer, because... Trapper's a bit hard to, win on high ranks, which I am. Yeah, see, those are my medals. Level, and then these are the other people. Yeah, they were higher. 2 of them were higher level than me, the 9 and the 10. So how the ranking works is the lower level you are, the better of a player you are. So, there were 2 of them that were lower levels than me. So, they were higher ranked than me. But let's play this guy, the Wraith. So the Wraith is kind of like a mystical creature, if you could think of it as that, with a hole blasted through his chest. But what the Wraith can do is can turn invisible. But when you're invisible, you can't, what's it called? No. Sorry. Brain explosion. You can't hit people. So you're faster when you're invisible, but the Wraith is kind of a creepy character to play against, because he can just appear right behind you. So I'm going to show you the backstory. So pause here, top part, then here's the bottom. So there's his ability. You can read that. And then there's Predator, which is one of his teachable perks. These are his teachable perks. So scratch marks, they're kind of hard to see sometimes. But with this add-on, if you have this on, the scratch marks are slightly closer, clumped together, so you're able to see them easier. Bloodhound. I haven't used this one, so let me read it. Okay, so, if you hit a player, they go into the damage state and they start bleeding. If you have this, the blood, it kind of shows up like UV, and it's like really easy to see, and it's one of the more easily trackable things that the survivors drop when they get hit. And then Shadowborn. So you can see more for like 15 seconds. So since it's first person, it's kind of hard to see everything around you. But if you have Shadowborn on, your field of view is 9 degrees wider, so you're able to see more. So it's kind of a good perk if you're going up against Claudettes. They're very good at... Claudettes is one of the players, but they're very good at hiding. So it's good to have that perk so you can see them if they're like hiding in a bush or something. Bush campers. Oh yeah, they brought an escape cake. So all those things that just showed up are the perks or offerings that are being used during the, they call it a trial or something. Those are the ones that are being used. So you can see what the survivors have used in their loadout to better, deduce. Yeah, that's what it's called, yeah. What loadout they're using. So it's kind of an advantage, kind of a disadvantage. When you're playing Survivor, you can't see the killer's offerings. So it's hard to kind of percept what the killer is going to do. And in the lobby, you'll see in my next video, which I'm going to do a Survivor one, they can't see the killer in the lobby. So unless you're playing with a friend who is the killer and you know who they play as, you're kind of at a disadvantage because you don't know which loadout to bring for each killer. So, yeah, it's interesting. So, let's talk about the power of the Wraith. So, he goes invisible by banging his bell with his, like, scythe type thing. And then he turns invisible. Well, not really invisible. Kind of like a Predator, if you've seen that movie. Type of invisible where it's like a shimmer around... Oh... one of the players didn't load in, but you know what, yeah, let's keep it to 20 minutes. This recording's getting kind of long, so next episode we are either going to play as the killer, the Wraith, because we haven't done that yet, or we play as Steve and one of my survivors. I've leveled him up the most, so we're probably going to play him for most of the Survivor special things. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for today. But, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.